Let's solve the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0 using the quadratic formula. First, let's recall the quadratic formula. For a quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 ac all over 2a. To use the formula, we first need to identify the values of b and c in our equation. Looking at our equation, a equals 2, b equals negative 3, and c equals negative 2. Now, let's substitute these values into the quadratic formula. We get x equals negative of negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 2 all over 2 times 2. Let's simplify this step by step. First, negative of negative 3 becomes positive 3. Next, let's simplify. What's under the square root? Negative 3 squared is 9, and 4 times 2 times negative 2 is negative 16. 9 minus negative 16 is 9 plus 16, which is 25. The square root of 25 is 5. Now we can write this as two separate equations. For the plus case, we have x equals 3 plus 5 over 4, which simplifies to 8 over 4, or 2. For the minus case, we have x equals 3 minus 5 over 4, which simplifies to negative 2 over 4, or negative 1/2. Therefore, the solutions to our quadratic equation are x equals 2 and x equals negative 1/2. Let's verify these solutions by graphing the quadratic function. Here's the graph of y equals 2x squared minus 3x minus 2. Notice how the graph crosses the x-axis at x equals negative 1/2 and x equals 2, confirming our solutions. In summary, we solved the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0 using the quadratic formula and found two solutions x equals 2 and x equals negative 1/2. We then verified these solutions by graphing the quadratic function.